Anytime.
My name is Paul Rucker, and I'm an interdisciplinary artist. I combine different disciplines, including music, composition, performance, and visual art. I grew up in South Carolina, in Anderson, South Carolina. Population about 40,000. I moved here 9 years ago, sight unseen. I became really aware of art being important and to me when, actually immediately after I started playing, because it was something I could finally do really well, better than other people. I wasn't good at math, I wasn't good at writing, but I was really good at playing bass. I joined the local symphony in my hometown when I was 13. And I was the youngest member for several years, but it was that time where I learned a lot about contemporary classical music. It gave a great base for expanding and playing with people that are better than I was at the time. The reason I create the music that I do and create the art that I do is I'm trying to go from the true, authentic self. I play music and I play the cello in a way that it was probably not intended to be played. I use contemporary techniques to pull sounds out that you would not normally expect from the cello. It's called extended technique. I don't really try to create things. What happens is I find something and I say, you know what I could do with this? And I could combine this with this, which is not normally used for this, to create something else. Like if a video camera, we use a video camera to shoot video. Sure, what else can a video camera be used for? And just make a list of uses for that. Right now I'm thinking more about rhythms in the music. I'm trying to think of two parts in two different time signatures, and it'll sound like this. And that has a little more of a challenge to hear the two separate parts. And if I were to try to put three parts in, more difficult. I see music in my head as creating shapes like circles and designs and maybe musical notes grouped together like a swarm of bees as opposed to just one note behind another note. So these graphic scores help me convey how I want the music to sound. The process for creating Living Conversations was I started creating a piece without a title. I wanted to videotape myself performing, so I performed for about an hour and I edited it down to about 20-something short pieces, and then I edited it down to 15. And I said, well, let's pick a number. Well, 12 is used a lot, 10 is used a lot, 13 is superstitious, so I thought 11 is not used very much, so let's pick 11. And I thought, what do these pieces remind me of? Well, they're like conversations. So this piece presents 11 conversations where someone can come up and interrupt it. And the way they interrupt the conversation is triggering an infrared sensor. You wave your hand over it and it interrupts the conversation on screen. I'm creating interactive artwork because it gives people an opportunity to actually become a part of the art. I make a living doing many things, from working as a janitor at the Seattle Art Museum to working as a security guard at Cornish College for the Arts to have benefits for a while, and then I leave and then I continue doing art. We're here for a short time, so I want to make the best use of the time doing what I really want to do, not what I think I should be doing. One of the reasons that I teach at Art School is they give me an opportunity to work with kids who really could benefit from opportunity. And we tell kids all the time to say no to drugs, say no to this, say no to that, but what are we giving them to say yes to? We need to give them as many things as possible to say yes to. Repeat that line between verses, like between like a four line verse or eight line verse.
You sure?
I'm sure. Trust me on this one.
4 bars right there. Wow, that's cool.
You can do it.
Cause life is short, so you need support. Cause these feelings will always import and export. Every time I heard it, it's always killing me. Being the oldest in this family.
Right now I'm teaching recording, digital recording. Within 2 months I had my last class able to set up a recording studio, portable studios, record audio, edit and manipulate waveforms, and burn a CD. Within 2 months. Kids have the facility, the ability, capability to do all those things very quickly. How do I define success? I have a fan base. I have people who I've never met will come to me and say, I really enjoy your work. That to me shows that I'm doing something that's connecting with people. I have artistic freedom to do whatever I want to do, and things are going well, and I have no complaints.